Having your sister-in-law tell your entire family you're a terrible person is devastating. Playing a recording of her admitting she made it all up, that's nuclear. I'm Sarah Bennett, 35 years old. For 3 years, my sister-in-law, Jessica, convinced my husband's family that I was controlling, manipulative, and trying to isolate him from them. She told them I banned family visits. I didn't. Said I stole from his mother. Never happened. Claimed I was cheating. Complete fiction. Last Sunday, at a family intervention with 15 people, Jessica stood up and said, "Sarah has been poisoning my brother against this family for years. She's manipulative, abusive. She needs to be stopped. We're here to help you leave her, Mark." The atmosphere in the room was tense. Everyone there seemed to agree with Jessica. They nodded along, apparently ready to rescue my husband from me. In that heated moment, I pulled out my phone and opened a folder titled Jessica's Truth. Inside were 3 years of screenshots, voice recordings, and text messages, evidence where she admitted in writing to lying about everything, trying to isolate Mark, and attempting to break us up to get him back under family control. I pressed play. Her voice filled the room. "I know Sarah is not actually bad, but if I keep saying it, eventually Mark will believe it. Then he'll leave her. Then he'll come back to us." The room went silent. Jessica went white. My husband, Mark, looked at her with pure betrayal. This is the story of how documentation destroyed a 3-year campaign of lies. Before I tell you what those texts said, before you hear what happened when the family realized she'd been lying, hit like now. Comment on your city. This is about saving every receipt when someone tries to destroy you. 3 years ago, I married Mark Bennett, accountant, kind, close with his family. His sister Jessica, 2 years younger, 33, seemed welcoming at first. Then we moved from their hometown to a city 2 hours away. For my job, I got promoted, marketing director, $95,000 a year. Mark supported the move completely. His job was remote friendly. Jessica hated it. Told the family, "Sarah's taking him away from us. She's controlling. She orchestrated this move to isolate him." Not true. We'd discussed it for months, made the decision together. I'd even asked Jessica her opinion beforehand. She'd said, "Do what's best for you guys." Then told the family I'd forced him without discussion. Month 2, Jessica told Mark's mother I'd uninvited her from Thanksgiving. Complete lie. I'd invited her 6 weeks in advance. She'd declined because of other plans, then told everyone I'd excluded her. Month 6, she started a group chat, whole family except Mark and me, saying I'd forbidden Mark from calling home. He called them twice a week, but she said I monitored his phone, controlled his communication. Lies. Year 1, she told them I'd stolen jewelry from Mark's mother during a visit. Never happened. I don't even wear jewelry. But she convinced his mother to check for missing items after we left. Nothing was missing. Jessica said, maybe Sarah got scared and put it back. Year 2, she claimed I was having an affair, told the family she'd seen evidence on social media, photos of me with a male colleague at a work conference with 12 other colleagues in the same photo. She cropped everyone else out, sent it to the family as proof. Year 3, last month, she told everyone I was financially controlling Mark, taking his paycheck, not letting him spend money. False. We have separate accounts and a joint account. He spends freely, but she convinced the family that I was financially abusive. Every lie is built on the last, creating a narrative. Sarah is terrible. Sarah is isolating Mark. Sarah is destroying him. The family believed her. Why? Because she's blood. Because they wanted someone to blame for Mark moving away. Because lies repeated often enough sound like the truth. Mark defended me every time. Sarah didn't do that. Jessica's wrong. But doubt crept in. His family pulled away, stopped inviting us to events, stopped calling, treated me coldly when we visited. I was heartbroken, frustrated, confused. Why was Jessica doing this? Then I found out and started saving everything. 18 months ago, Jessica drunk texted me, late Saturday night. She'd meant to text her friend, got me instead. I know Sarah is not actually controlling, but if I keep saying it, eventually Mark will believe it. Then he'll leave her. Then he'll come back to us. I stared at that text, shocked. She was lying, deliberately, systematically, with a plan. I screenshot it immediately, backed it up to cloud storage, printed a copy. Then I started paying attention, saving everything. Every text where she discussed her strategy, every voicemail where she admitted to exaggerating, every email where she contradicted her own lies. I created a folder, Jessica's Truth, organized everything chronologically with context. 6 months ago, she texted me after I'd called to check on her mother, who'd been sick. Why do you even pretend to care about my mom? I know you're just trying to look good, but I'll make sure everyone knows you're fake. I saved it. 4 months ago, she left a voicemail, again drunk. You're actually not that bad, Sarah, but I can't let Mark stay away from the family, so I'll keep doing what I'm doing until he comes home. I saved it. 2 months ago, she texted her friend, accidentally sent to family group chat, then deleted within seconds, but I screenshot before she deleted. I told Mom Sarah won't let Mark visit. Truth is, he just doesn't want to because I'm always starting drama. But Mom believes me. LOL. I saved it. Over 18 months, I compiled 37 pieces of evidence. Texts, voicemails, emails, screenshots of deleted messages I'd captured. Her own words, admitting she was lying, explaining her strategy, confessing to her manipulation. I didn't confront her, didn't tell Mark everything, just saved, waited, knew eventually she'd push too far. Last month, she did. Last Sunday, Mark got a text from his father. Family meeting, Sunday, 2 p.m., important. Everyone's coming. Both of you need to be there. Mark said, "What's this about?" His father, "You'll find out. Just come." We drove 2 hours home, confused, worried. Walked into his parents' house. 15 people are in the room. Parents, Jessica, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins. All are sitting in the living room, serious faces. Mark's father said, "Sit down. We need to talk about your marriage." Mark said, "What about it?" Jessica stood up, like she'd been waiting for this moment. "Mark, we love you. We've watched Sarah change you for 3 years, isolate you from us, control you. We can't stay silent anymore. This is an intervention." Mark said, "An intervention? For what?" His mother said, "For your marriage. Sarah is hurting you. Maybe you can't see it, but we can. We've been documenting everything." I said quietly, "Documenting what?" Jessica pulled out her folder. "Everything you've done. The lies, the manipulation, the isolation." She started reading.
Sarah, uninvited mom from Thanksgiving. Sarah forbids Mark from calling home. Sarah stole from my mother. Sarah is having an affair. Sarah controls all the money. Every lie presented as fact to 15 people. Mark said, "None of that is true. I've told you." His father said, "Son, we know you'll defend her. That's what happens in controlling relationships. But we're your family. We're trying to help you see the truth." Jessica said, "Mark, we want you to come home. Leave Sarah. Move back. We'll help you through the divorce. You can start over, free from her." 15 people nodded. This was planned, rehearsed. They were staging an intervention to end my marriage. Mark looked at me, hurt, angry. "This is insane. Sarah hasn't done any of those things." His mother said, "We have proof." I said, "What proof?" Jessica said, "Testimony, observations, things we've seen." I said, "You've seen me forbid Mark from calling home? You've seen me steal? You've seen evidence of an affair?" She said, "We've seen the patterns, the isolation." I pulled out my phone. "I have proof too, real proof.